gonna tackle about this video, coordinate system of the Earth. Definition of terms poles. Points where the Earth axis meets the surface. Above, North Pole. And the down is South Pole. In this picture, we're gonna say about the South Pole and North Pole. Longitude and latitude, prime meridian. Definition of terms. The true poles are distinguished arbitrarily. The Earth, when viewed from North Pole, rotates in an anti-clockwise direction. The direction towards which the Earth rotates is called S. The opposite direction is called west. Alternatively, the North Pole may be regarded as the pole which lies to the left of an observer who is facing S. The opposite pole is called the South Pole. North and South. Alternatively, the North Pole may be regarded as the pole which lies to the left of an observer who is facing S. The opposite pole is called the South Pole. The north-south direction is clearly at right angles to the S-west direction. The axis PPP projected will lie very nearly in the same direction as a star known as the pole star Polaris. Latitude and parallel of latitudes. Parallel of latitude is a circle on the surface of the Earth parallel to the plane of the equator. It connects all points of equatorial latitude. The equator is a great circle of latitude, 0 degree. Angular distance from a primary great circle or plane, terrestrial latitude, is an angular distance from the equator, measured northward or southward through 90 degree and labeled north or south to indicate the direction of measurement. This picture is line of latitude and equator. Equator, the great circle midway between the pole, is known as the equator. The primary great circle of a spur or spheroid, such as the Earth perpendicular to the polar axis, or a line resembling or approximating such a circle. The equator is a great circle of latitude 0 degree. Longitude international date line. The line is coinciding approximately with the 180th meridian, and 12 and plus 12 time zones. The date on each side of the line differs by 1 day, but the date must be advanced a 1 day. When crossing an easterly course, the date must be put back a 1 day. Great circle. If the plane passes through the center of the spur, the resulting section is the largest that can be obtained and is known as a great circle. Any section of spur by a plane must therefore be a circle. Great circle. Please see this picture. This is a great circle. Small circle. If the plane does not pass through the center of the spur, that section is known as a small circle. Small circle. Spherical angle. Spherical angle is the angle between two intersecting arcs of a great circles. A spherical measured by the plane angle formed by the tangent to the arc at the point of the intersection. Second topic is about navigational charts and map projection. What are charts? Charts are a representation of portion of the Earth's surface. They are printed specifically for the use of the navigator in order that it may present in comprehensive form the terrain of the coastline and direction of tidal stream channels and all other information essential for the safe navigation of a vessel in navigable waters. What is the difference between a chart and map? A map is a representation of some part of the surface that shows political boundaries, physical features, cities and towns, and other geographical information. but has been specially designed for the use in navigation. And also a nautical chart. Now, a nautical chart is primarily concerned with navigable water areas. It includes information such as a coastline and harbors. Obstruction, current depths of water, aids to navigation and other information that may be useful to the navigator. It is real. An aeronautical chart shows elevation, obstruction, firmament, landmarks, airports, aids to navigation, and other information that are important to air navigation. Map projection. What is map projection? A chart projection. A chart projection is a mathematically described technique of how to present the Earth curved surface on a flat map. To provide practical and sufficiently accurate result, various methods known as projection have been developed. Types of chart projection. Imagine a cylinder ruled around the Earth, tangent at the equator and parallel to the Earth axis. Meridians appear to straight vertical lines when projected outward onto the cylinder. Mercator projection. Mercator projection. Simple cylindrical projection. Cylinder of projection. Tangent at equator. Source of light. 70% or 70 degree, 60 degree, 40, 20, 0, 20, 40, 60, 70 degree. Next is advantages of Mercator projection. Advantages. Position, distance, and direction can be easily determined. RAM, the lines, plot, and straight lines. Meridian, plot, and straight lines. Disadvantage of a Mercator projection. Distortion of true size of surface feature increases with distance from the equator. Great circles other than meridian or the equator appear as a curved lines. Geometric projection, polyconic projection, Mercator chart. A Mercator chart is, in spite of its many advantages, has also some defects, some of which are: it cannot be used in the polar regions. It cannot be used in the polar regions. Every latitude has different scale of distance. Great circle arcs, except arcs of the equator or meridians, are drawn as curved lines. These are table. If you can see, please observe. Mercator versus Geomonic. This Mercator versus Geomonic. Chart scale. A chart scale, the scale of chart is defined as the ratio of distance unit in the chart to the actual distance on the surface of the Earth. Because it's a ratio. Example, a scale of 150 means that 1 unit, inch, foot, meter, etc. on the chart represent 50,000 of such units on the Earth. A chart covering relatively large areas called a small scale chart, and chart covering relatively small areas called a large scale chart. Scales may vary from 1 into 1 200,000 for plans to 1 into 4,000 or 4 million for word charts. Small scale charts, everything appears small, less detailed. 1 is to 100,000 means 1 inches on the chart is 100,000 inches on the Earth's surface. Large scale charts, everything appears large, more details. 1 into 1,000 means 1 inches on the chart is 1,000 inches on the Earth's surface. Classification of charts. Ocean charts, BA, sailing chart, DIMA, DMAT, SE. Small charts, general charts, coastal charts, plant charts, BA. General charts, small scale charts is 1 is to 150,000. 1 is to 150,000. 1 is to 600,000 used for voyage planning. Sailing charts, small scales, 1 is to 600,000 smaller. Harbor charts, large scale charts, 1 is to 2,400 and 1 is to 50,000. Used primarily for inshore navigation and navigating large inland waterways. Last topic is nautical publication, symbols, and abbreviation. US chart number 1. All maritime schools are required to have copies of charts number 1, which contain symbols and abbreviation that have been approved for use on nautical charts published by the United States of America. This publication comes into forms of bucket charts. United Kingdom also publishes the British Admiralty chart of symbols and abbreviation. US chart number 1. Symbols, abbreviation, and terms used of paper and electronic navigation charts. First is chart 5011. This publication tells us what every symbol and abbreviation means on a chart. It can be purchased as a book or app. It compiled by the OCHO, United Kingdom Hydrographic Office. Next is nautical publication. Nautical publication is a technical term used in maritime circles describing a set of publication and professional abbreviation for use navigation of sailboats and similar vessels. Next is radio navigation aids, published 117, published by NGIA, National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. Publication contains detailed list of selected worldwide radio, and the services include radio direction and communication traffic for distress, emergency, and safety include, and Maritime Distress Safety System, GMDSS, and long-range navigational aids. World Port Index, published 150. This publication contains a tabular listing of thousands of ports throughout the world, describing their location, characteristic, facilities, and services available. Distance between ports, published 151. This publication lists the distance between major ports at differ due to different routes that are chosen because of currents and climatic conditions. This book is most helpful for voyage planning. International Code of Signal, published 102. This book lists the signal to be employed the vessel at sea to communicate a variety of information relating to safety. A variety of information relating to safety, distress, medical information, operational. Catalogs. A chart of catalog is a valuable reference to the navigator of voyage planning, inventory control, and for ordering. This catalog contains comprehensive ordering instruction and information about the product listed. Notice to mariners are weekly updates that provides bridge crews with the list, safety critical, and navigation information. Sailing directions are written directions that describe the routes to be taken boats and ships during coastal navigation and port approaches. Sailing direction, which are book written by various hydrographic offices throughout the world. They provide local, which will typically be provided by a local marine pilot. It consists of planning guides of en routes. Coast pilots. This is usually comes in volumes, depends on what country publishes it. Light list is a detailed list of navigation aids, including lighthouses and other lighted navigation aids, unlighted buoys, radio beacons, day beacons, and recons. Light is list published by most of the major maritime nations. Some nation is the United Kingdom. General information for break in nautical charts. Title book black, it's the chart as a title block. This block includes the title of chart and statement of the projections used. In the title block, where you can see crest, which is a collocated top of the chart title. And this all the nautical prediction symbols and abbreviation. So, thank you for watching, and that's all.